Welcome back to
Yeah.
Triple Nexus Podcast, episode 24. I think I got that number right.
Should be.
Damn. I say that every week. I gotta add new material, bro. I'm stupid. All right. Anyway, there's a fourth box here today. Type shit.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
Nerd Daddy, ND, Burns, and then we got the one, the only, Naruto extraordinaire type shit, KapnKat. Say what's up, you sexy motherfucker, bro.
Yeah! Yes, sir.
Yeah.
My ears! My ears! Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's go. Oh my god, I feel like smashing my head through a wall.
Do it!
Bro,
I promise I'm not on
bro, my brain is shaking.
I promise I haven't snorted any cocaine today before. I promise.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, type shit. That's Cat, type shit. We're gonna do a full introduction of KapnKat, but if you've been in the TikTok anything, you already know who KapnKat is. So get fucking learned or shut the fuck up. Alright, anyway, we got something super special to talk about on today's Triple Nexus podcast episode. If you were here for episode 17, I remember that shit off the top of my motherfucking dome, by the way. We talked about ND having
Yes,
an
sir.
animated project, a super special animated project. ND, what happened with that animated project, by the way? Let me ask you that really quick.
So, the long and short is I was hired to write for a animated short series called Super Insured. I was hit up by someone. They were like, yo, we need you. We need you to write for our series. And we'll produce it, and we'll put it out. And if it does well, we'll get some funding, and we'll make it a thing. So I was like, okay, big word. So we wrote the first short episode. It's only about 3 minutes long. We put it out. So far, it's at 50,000 views, which for like a independent thing and not like a fan animation, that's actually pretty good. So far, it's only been out for like maybe 2 days. So we're doing pretty well. So we decided we're going to put it up on the Triple Nexus podcast and do our initial blind reaction.
Live.
Yup. I'm stripping. Oh,
Yeah, keep it going.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, type shit. First ever. We finally figured out how to do this because we're all unks and we don't know how technology works. But I figured it out today, how to share screens and actually do anime reactions. So for the first time ever, we are going to do a Triple Nexus anime reaction for you guys where you get to watch it with us and see our first reactions. This is going to come a lot now within Triple Nexus because we finally figured out how to do this shit. I'm so excited when we can watch anime clips. So, without further ado, this is ND's animated project that he has been talking about for the longest time. We're super hyped. That's our boy right here. Everybody give a slow round of applause. Type shit. Give a little ball clap. Yo.
There's no my hands aren't moving, bro. I was clapping, but my hands wasn't moving.
Yo! That's crazy. Turn the camera on. Yeah, turn the camera on.
Turbulence.
I'ma have to do you now.
Spit on that thing. Okay, come on. Hold on, let me share the screen. Let's see if I can figure it out in real time. Entire screen, type shit. Also share the audio. Can't have it without the audio. Look at that. Look at that.
So beautiful.
Are we ready? Chat?
We're so ready.
Let's do it. 3 minutes. Peak time.
Sure. Smash right through that billboard. Why not? Work with Super Insured. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The clients will be the greatest heroes in the world. Just conveniently left out the part that Alpha Man can't seem to go 5 minutes without destroying something, and then it all falls on me. Literally. Will Henderson. World's worst insurance agent. Not sure how much more I can take.
Alpha, you need to move this fight. It's too risky here. There's an 85% chance Bullhorn Sonic Moo will break all the windows in a 3-block radius. Come on, Alpha, can you hear me?
How would you like it if I locked humans in a factory farm just to live, breathe, and die? You wouldn't do that to a dog, would you? No more mooching off us!
Enough talk. Show me what you've got. My fans are watching, Cowman!
Cowman? You arrogant simpleton! I'm a man bull! Now for my special move! Sonic!
They never listen. If I could fly or lift a house, I'd get some respect. But enhanced probability. I should have just taken that Vegas job. Well, maybe I will. There's a 30% chance I'm terminated.
Come on! That's all you can do, Bullhorn? Now feast your eyes on this!
Alpha Man, stop!
You won't win this shouting match! Sonic!
Got impact frames?
Yo.
Impact frames.
One Piece? Oh my god.
Yeah, underwriting. I know.
Absolute cinema.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that was low-key cinema. Yo, actually though, that voice acting was kind of crazy. That was like on Yeah.
What you throwing it back? Yo, no, that shit fat, bro.
Tap that.
That shit kind of fat, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, that sounded really good.
Yo, ND, bro.
Damn.
Bro. Got impact frames like it's being animated by Toei.
It might be One Piece.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's over animated. I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
Yeah, too much.
Too soon?
Cut out the movement.
Yo, bro, voice acting, the impact frames, we got invincible vibes. Y'all did a fantastic job on that shit. That was fucking great. Burns, give me your reactions, bro.
I'm really impressed with the voice acting. Like Will Henderson, like that was really good. Like you can actually like dissect so much personality from that. So I don't know who voice acted him. Props 100%. And the personality between it. What was it? Bullhorn?
Yeah.
I got it right. Did I get it right first try? Yeah. It was really good. It was actually really good. You could get a lot of personality from these characters just already. What was that? 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Like from just a 2 minute scene.
I think that was like the hard part too. Like, it was like trying to get all like that personality into such like a short, tight like time frame. You know, that's not like. It's not like manga where you have 50 pages to put a shit ton of dialogue and all that. Like it's like barely a few sentences each, and you gotta showcase the personality, showcase the objective, write a concise story within just within less than 3 minutes. So
I low key got Homelander showboating vibes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was the vibe we were going for. Like when he proposed it to me, I was like, I think we should go for Johnny Bravo meets Homelander meets Superman.
You can really tell. It's portrayed really well, I'm not gonna lie.
With the Super Saiyan inspiration. Kat, what'd you think, bro?
Bro, the storyboarding, I think that was amazing. I think Andy did a really good job at characterizing that dude, bro. The line about having probability manipulation and he should have taken the job in Vegas. I like that shit. That shit was so funny, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was fucking hot. Got the story, got the impact frames.
Got the impact frames.
Impact frames. Yo, I'm a One Piece fan, bro. So
of course, that's what you're locked in on.
Tickle me down there.
It's always the One Piece fans.
Doing your impact frames.
Y'all did that shit.
I gotta just imagine Meech being like, "Yo, we got impact frames."
You got impact frames in these new anime. What the fuck? Nah, props, bro. Props. That was great. That was great. Tight shit right there. Do you have anything? Any more animated projects coming up? Do you have anything else with this coming up a little bit? Maybe something in the works or whatnot?
Yeah. So the second installment and the second and third installment are both in the works right now. So I'm not too sure when they're coming out, but it should be relatively soon. And then in terms of the funding, we don't really know for sure, but we know that we have some. Let me not say too much, but some known voice actors who have shown interest. So
Type shit. All right.
Type
don't
shit,
forget
type
to
shit.
Keep your eyes out on that at ND's TikTok and also on the Triple Nexus podcast here because we now have the capabilities to be able to show y'all motherfuckers that. So don't forget to subscribe. We'll be able to watch it right here. Keep an eye out for that. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. ND, for that. I really appreciate it. So we got a guest. We got a very special guest. It's time to talk about our very special guest, Mr. KapnKat. Actually, I think one of the first people who I ever had quote-unquote TikTok beef with. You know what I'm saying? Last summer.
I don't like your opinion. I don't like yours.
I don't.
And he was I think he was the first person ever where we like had a beef with him. We were in each other's DMs like, yo, like I hope you know, like I like you, bro. Like it's not serious. And he was like, yeah, I totally agree. Like it's just whatever. Like that was the shit right there. Kat, you're my first like happy experience with having like quote unquote beef with somebody, and then being able to just be like, yo, it's just anime. Like it's not that serious. Burns. You would have the honor. Both of you are extreme Naruto Glazers in the best way possible, bro. Introduce Mr. Kat over here for us, please.
Kat should already be well known. He is well established for covering things that many people don't already know about the Naruto franchise and correcting many people about misconceptions about the Naruto franchise. He's done many things like tackling Sakura's character, things about the Rasengan, things about ninjutsu, various sage jutsus, everything from the left to the right. He has a YouTube, he has a TikTok. If you don't know him, you should know him if you want to know more about Naruto. I met him because I'd be doing the same thing. Really good mutual, really good guy. I just want to kiss him every day. It's crazy.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Whoa.
I know him because he debunks all my soccer videos. But fuck it, we ball. But fuck it, we ball.
I know him because he wants to give me a kiss.
Whoa.
Whoa. Alright, Mr. KapnKat, I got a question for you before we get into the bulk of things.
Yeah.
Kick some things off, you know what I'm saying? So how did you get into Naruto content? What was the choice there with the Naruto content? Did it kind of just flow freely? Were you trying to do everything and then the Naruto stuff kind of picked up more than everything else? Give me the deets, give me the lowdown. What led you to become a Naruto content creator?
Okay, so it's like a pretty interesting story. So like back in 2022, like or 2021, I don't remember. I was on TikTok. No, I wasn't on TikTok. I was one of those people that hated TikTok. I was a TikTok hater because that was when everything was cringy. It was like doing dance moves and shit. So I decided that hey, I'm gonna go on TikTok and I like anime, and then I was I was in there. I was on TikTok. And then I weaseled my way into the anime community, the Naruto versus One Piece thingy, and I was always a Naruto dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I was in there debating people. Like, this is before I even made a TikTok page, and then like a year later, I watched, I finished reading One Piece, and I was like, this is the greatest shit ever, and then. And then I was like, I want to make content because I just read One Piece and this is the greatest thing ever. So let me make content. So the first thing I ever did on TikTok was One Piece content. And like, the thing is that if you go on my YouTube, because I was posting on both YouTube and TikTok, my first ever video on YouTube is me shitting on Katakuri. Because I hate that. I hated him at the time. Then I was posting One Piece content, and then this is when JJK was starting to pop off, and then I switched to JJK content, and then like, you know what I'm saying? And then I was in Lobotomy Kaizen. I was making slander videos on all the characters, on all the characters, and then I'm not sure what happened. I made a Sakura video, and then that did pretty well. And then I decided that I was gonna, because I never read the Naruto manga yet. So then I read the Naruto manga. I read certain parts of it, and I made a Madara video saying that Madara was basically ass, and he would get beat up by Naruto. And it did, like, it got over 1,000 views, like, in a couple hours. I was like, bro, this shit is...
We are up.
We out here.
Time to switch up on all my day ones.
So then I just started making like Naruto debunk videos until the Naruto planetary drama, that thing happened, and that shit gave me my spark, bro. Cause like I was just I made a couple of videos responding to King Lion. Those went viral in comparison to what I was getting, and that's how I basically got my name out there. And then I just started grinding. I was putting out videos like every single day on Naruto, and then eventually I got to 8K, I got banned, and then I restarted. And look where we at now.
Hey,
I'm
we out
actually-
here.
you know what I'm saying? I hit 20K. I hit 20K like a couple last month, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
5K on the YouTube. 5K on the YouTube.
5K. I hit 5K on YouTube as well, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Dope,
There's a lot of things to be thankful for, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's the shit right there. It's always throwing shit at the wall to see what it sticks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it just. I did JJK content like this time last year, bro. I was trying to do the like what Pins does with the,
Yeah.
when the manga chapters come out. You know what I mean? And then that was my whole thing was like, yo, why does nobody do this for One Piece? Like, why does nobody? I was like, One Piece is my favorite show. Why does nobody do this for One Piece? And then switch over and then it just goes. You know what I'm saying? So it's when you find your shtick, when you find the thing you're good at and that you're passionate about and you know a lot about too. That's when it really flies. And you can tell in your content too that you
Right.
care,
Yeah, bro.
that you know a lot about the topics that you're
Bro.
talking about because you bring the facts that come
Bro.
with it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's
So
a
you-
lot of
you
reading.
would- Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of fucking reading. It's a lot. It's a lot more work than people would think. It would be, you know what I'm saying? And with Naruto, you said how like you finally read it like last year and everything like that. And we were kind of
Yeah.
talking a little bit about the difference between the Naruto anime and the Naruto
W segue.
manga.
W segue.
What
As usual.
What was the difference between the Naruto manga and the Naruto anime that kind of made you stick more towards the Naruto content? Because it feels like there was a switch when you read it. What was that switch like for you in the Naruto? The difference between the Naruto manga and the Naruto anime that made you really be like, damn, like I love Naruto. This is the type of content I should be doing.
Yeah, so with the anime, it's mostly the pacing and then the portrayal of scenes. So like when you watch Naruto, you're it's like similar to One Piece. It's a lot of like padding, you know,
Yeah.
like a lot of padding. And then I was like, because I'm the type of person where I can't rewatch stuff because like I've already read it, I already watched it. So then when I read the Naruto manga, I'm gonna confess, I've actually never read the Naruto manga from front to back. I've never done that. Like, I've actually never done that. Wait.
Time to get started, little bro.
Wait. Look. I've read the entire Naruto manga, just not linearly. Like, not in a linear fashion. I've read every...
No,
No, wait, you say you COVID.
That's respectful. That's respectful.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So like...
Said I read the pain arc, and then I went to the Land of Waves, and then I went to the war.
Because look, I've already watched it. I know everything that happens,
Yeah.
but like, so when I'm making videos, I just go back and I reread arcs. So then I reread arcs. So now I basically know the entire manga like the back of my hand. You know what I'm saying? So like when the reading experience for Naruto is like, in my opinion, so much better than the anime. Like you're able to digest the information better. The information is a lot more clear, and you can see what Kishimoto is trying to portray. Like especially with the dialogue, because the anime changes a lot of dialogue. And I'm gonna make a video.
Yeah.
I'm making a video on this like a couple days, and it's like, you know, when Naruto meets Sasuke like after the time skip, when they first meet, and then he's like, why didn't you kill me in the final in the Valley of the End? And then Sasuke responds in the in the manga, he says that he's following his brother's footstep. So he's saying he's doing what his brother did before him, which is a lie. In the sub, he says that the reason he didn't kill him is because he didn't want to do what Itachi did. And the thing with the manga is that the manga's translation is more nuanced for Sasuke, because Sasuke is someone who's trying to hide his feelings. He's trying to push down like his care for his comrades, even though we all know he did care up until a certain point. So then, like, him lying to Naruto and telling him that the reason he spared him is because he's following Itachi is like it adds complexity to Sasuke's character, and that's one of the things that you get from the manga that you don't get from the anime. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like, and it's also easier to make content on the manga because it's just images. You know what I'm saying? I cannot be bothered to be
taken down
to screen recording those stuff exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot easier and a lot more enjoyable, at least for me.
Felt that.
Trust me, I fucking feel that. Not that Naruto. I don't think Naruto's a bad anime adaptation. I think it has like it's obviously different.
I think it's ass.
I'm crazy. I think it fucking.
He said, "I think it's ass."
As a One Piece fan, bro, I fucking feel you about bad anime adaptations. And One Piece is kind of trying to pull itself out of the mud, but again, it's covering bad pacing with flashy fights in order to pull everybody away from the fact that it's bad pacing. And it's like, let's increase the pacing from 0.5 chapters an episode to 1 chapter an episode to try to convince people to fix the pacing. When it's like, that's not how it should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's covering it with other things that will pull people's eyes. So I fully feel that, and I feel like a lot of anime have bad anime adaptations from the manga. Like that manga are better read 1,000%. So you just said that the anime adaptation is ass, and I know you are an avid fucking Sakura lover, bro. And I
Wait. I did want to interject about the anime, what he said about the anime adaptation, with the anime adaptation like being like different, and it's like. I definitely agree because from like I just finished rereading the part 1, and I find that the anime adaptation, for example, it's like certain scenes, like you said, like they will change up the dialogue, or like certain things, like they will like I don't know, it just won't be portrayed in the same way that it's portrayed in the manga. So then it's kind of like, you know, like these like certain like nuances. For example, like something like Team 7 is not as dysfunctional as they are in the manga, in the anime. Like in the manga, they're a lot less dysfunctional than they are in the anime. But if you only watch the anime, you would think that everybody in Team 7 hates each other. But that's not how it is in the manga. So, like things like that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. Andy, you just finished reading Naruto Part 1. It's like the perfect kind of like place, a perfect guest to have right now with you finishing Naruto Part 1. Are there things I know you just talked about Team 7, but what did you like better in the manga than you did in the anime? Are there things that the anime did that you like better than what they did in the manga? Give me a little lowdown. Give me a little breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little.
I'll say the only thing that I think just real quick, is this my audio that's like doing like the background?
What do you mean, the crickets?
Yeah, is that me or is that?
If it's cricket, it's me. It's most definitely me.
I'm always the one with the shitty audio, so that's why I have.
No, I like it. It's giving the
the white noise. Little white noise.
No, it's cool. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't me. But yeah. I feel like with the anime, I would say the only thing that I liked better in the anime would be the fight scenes, because you would be shocked. Like the fight scenes are very, very short in the manga. Like for example, like the whole like Choji versus Jirobo fight, that was like 1 chapter in the manga. Like it was like barely a couple pages. But in the anime, like they made it all like cinematic and everything. Same with like the Neji versus Kidomaru, like, you know, the whole like Sasuke Sasuke rescue. Like there was like the anime, they stretched it out so they made it a lot more cinematic. But in the manga, it was like a chapter a pop, so it wasn't really as like, you know, as like intense in the manga. The only thing I would say that was much more intense for me in the manga would be the Haku and Zabuza stuff. I definitely like that a lot more. But when it comes to what does the manga do better, I would say pretty much everything else. They do a lot better job. They do a lot better job like explaining stuff. Like there are so many things that are just like not explained in the anime or not explained properly. So everybody says it's a plot hole, but it's no. You just have to open the fucking book. It's like it's right there. You know.
Y'all, man.
And it's like other things, like I said, like Team 7 is nowhere near as dysfunctional as they are in the anime and the manga. Like I said, in the anime, like you would think that everybody on that team like fucking hates each other, but it's just not the case, like at all. Like, you know, like yes, Sasuke is still like a little bit edgy in the manga, but he clearly cares about like everyone else, right? Sakura doesn't hate Naruto in the manga, unlike the anime, so like there's that, you know. And it's like they work as a team, and they actually care about each other. On top of that, I think like they repeat the theme of the story over and over and over and over and over in the manga. So like if you read the manga, there's no way you read more than 5 chapters of the manga and the theme of like changing destiny wasn't like abundantly obvious because they say it like every 3 chapters. So I think like that was also really good. What else? I liked like the backstories a lot better. Those were a lot more like streamlined and a lot more like easier to like digest, comprehend, and like break down to understand what the writer was really trying to do with those things. What else? Is there anything else? Oh, also in the manga, they also made it like I don't know. Maybe I'm not remembering correctly, but the manga made it clear that Naruto is not dumb or like less than. You know, I feel like the anime really tried to push this like underdog idea, which like when you like think about it for like 2 seconds doesn't make any sense. But like in the anime, they made it abundantly clear that the only reason why Naruto kept failing was because the final exam for the academy was his worst jutsu, because he couldn't control his chakra because he had too much chakra. It had nothing to do with him like being an underdog or not being as smart as everybody else or not being, you know, even during the Chunin exams, like during the Chunin exam or during the written portion, like they made it clear that Naruto didn't know any of the answers, but Sasuke, the smartest one, also didn't know any of the answers. So it was like, you know, so it was like Naruto was never like dumb or like, you know, and I feel like if you only watch the anime, you would think that you would get a different perception.
Yeah, no, I absolutely.
He doesn't think like the average ninja. Doesn't think like the average one. It's more different, so like to others it kind of looks like it's stupidity, but in reality it's just a whole different way of thinking. Like when he gives Gaara an enema, like, and everyone was like, "What is wrong with you?" Like, that's what he does. He gives Gaara an enema, and the whole squad is like, "What? You had one shot, and this is what you choose to do?" But then he hits him with the slow motion boom, and he strapped a bomb to the kunai instead, and nobody saw it coming because they didn't think that much of him. He just like surpasses those expectations because people already think so low of him.
And that's one of the things about Naruto, whereas like I see Naruto as like one of the best representation of autism, because like he's not slow. He's not slow. He's not stupid. Like he's kind of stupid though. But like he's just different. His way of thinking is just different, and it doesn't align with the strict laws of shinobi and how you're supposed to act as shinobi. But at the end of the day, he still gets the job done, just in a different way, and that's one of the things I like about Naruto.
My goat.
No, I feel that. And Burns, listen, I asked the other two about it, but how do you feel anime versus manga with Naruto? Do you think that anime does the manga a huge disservice? Like, what are your thoughts about it? Because I know you've read.
I'm not gonna lie. The only disservice I think it does is pacing and flashbacks. That's literally it. Besides that, I'm an anime guy like all the way. I feel so much more emotion when I'm watching the anime of Naruto.
Allergic to words.
Yeah, I know you're.
Yeah, if I read it, it's just like, but like, because the voice acting is always done so well. Like it is, I think it is a really good show. My only complaints ever about the differences from the manga is always the pacing, the flashbacks, and the lack of, I guess for better words, just gore. Like it's a 10 times more serious type of, I guess, things going on in the manga. Like there's actual like. Because it's a ninja.
Cut off Inari's
yeah,
dad's
his arms. And he cut off his arms and still crucified him. Yeah. Yeah. And in the anime, he's just strapped up there. And it's like, yo, that would not have been on Toonami. Oh my god.
Or Shikamaru's fucking arm.
Yeah,
bro.
Like, they show, or Kimimaro, you actually see him tearing his spine out.
In Hayate's body. Like his body just with the crows eating out his body, his dead body, bro.
Oh my god! Like and it shows how serious.
Or
the
like
world is.
even like when Orochimaru's arms get sealed away and they're like decomposing.
Mm-hmm.
Like the flesh peeling off in the shower and stuff.
Oh, that's just so nasty, bro.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I just think that's like a Japanese anime like censorship type thing, just for like TV.
They do.
One Piece does that shit all the fucking time, bro. Like One Piece like did it with Whitebeard's face. Like they there's a lot of
so
shit that
much
they
smoke.
censor, and they can't show Sanji and Zeph or whatever. The fact that Zeph
ate his
cut
leg.
his own leg
You
off.
see the
from
four kids version with the lollipop, bro? You see that?
and they downscale my boy Akainu. You know what I'm saying? His feet on Whitebeard.
I will fart on you so you cannot breathe ever again. No Admiral Glaze up in here. I know you said that shit to piss me off. I put out like 3 videos today saying fuck you to Admiral fans. I've been fighting with Twitter One Piece fans the whole day right now because I keep on trolling them about the Admiral. So fuck the Admirals, fucking kind you bitch. Alright, but anyway. Also, I think, what's it called? Something with the, that did a disservice with the actual core themes of Naruto, bro. I'm the best at fucking segues and transitions, bro. Don't ever at me at any shit.
Type shit. Speak your shit.
Do something.
Type shit is, and hold with me for a second, is the Rock Lee versus Gaara fight and how insane it was animated in the anime. That shit was gas as fuck. And of course, a lot of people from part 1 pull a lot of the Rock Lee fights. It's 2 things that the Rock Lee like stuff did a disservice to in the tops of Naruto. One, the core themes. Because of everything that happened with Rock Lee and how gas that fight was, people think, oh, it's supposed to be about hard work being destiny, but Rock Lee lost because that's
Cap's gonna start bullying Lee fans. You gotta stop at the Lee fans.
Oh my god.
Naruto, they show them one of 2 fights. Kakashi versus Obito or Rock Lee dropping the weights. That's literally what it is. And then the same thing is, Rock Lee should have been the MC, or oh my god, the side characters get dropped off so much because of all this stuff. Like, and it's because the Rock Lee fight was animated so beautifully that a lot of people are like, oh my god, like, why did this side character get dropped off? What do y'all have to say about that? I wanna segue. The core themes of Naruto, how people misrepresented because of anime versus manga, all of that stuff. Like, the hard work versus talent, or talent beating hard work versus it's supposed to be about
spit your shit on Lee fans, Cap.
Bro. I hate Lee fans with a passion, bro. I wish everything bad that could be. I wish on them niggas, bro. Because the thing is, like, and they're stupid. They're not smart. They're unintelligent beings. Because the things that they claim about the fight doesn't even make any sense. Because they say the fight was about hard work beating talent. Which hard work beat talent? He lost. He lost. He got cooked. Hard work never beat talent, bro. He tried to fight and he got his legs broken. He got him snapped, and his daddy had to come and save him from the goat Gaara. You know what I'm saying? To be on a serious note though, with the hard work versus talent thing, I don't even think there's any like contention like between hard work and talent. I don't like that theme though. The hard work beats talent theme, at least for that fight, because it's not about beating anything. Like it's the fight is supposed to represent minorities. That sounds so like virtue signal, but like, it's supposed to represent that even if you have shortcomings, if you put in effort, you would be able to achieve what you want to achieve. I don't think it's anything like combative. I don't think it's this thing versus this thing. I think it's, look, if you're born with any sort of disabilities, any sort of like setbacks, you can shine in your own way with enough effort. You know, like you were born without access to your legs. You can't use your legs, but you like basketball. You don't have to join the NBA. You can join the Paralympic NBA or whatever, and you would be a GOAT in that just with some effort. You know what I'm saying? Same thing that with Lee, he didn't have ninjutsu, he didn't have genjutsu. But what did he do? He put in all the effort in his taijutsu, and look, and I don't want to glaze him, but like he put on a performance, man. Like he was beating the shit out of Gaara. So I think the theme is more of like effort pays off, and then that leads into the Neji and Naruto fight, where it's not really a matter of like hard work versus destiny. You know what I'm saying? It's whether or not effort can change your destiny. You know? You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, type shit, bro.
And people say that Naruto's a hypocrite. Neji was right all along, but like, how?
That video
like
doing
Naruto.
On the page.
That video's still doing damage 5 years later. Like, what are we doing, bro?
like how? Like he said, because like, what Neji was saying, and this is something that people like don't really like understand, and like when you read between the lines in the context of what Neji's saying, Neji when Neji's speaking about destiny, he's not speaking like in like a philosophical sense. He's speaking about like in the most pragmatic way, whereas like if you were born a certain way, this is how you will be for the rest of your life, and no amount of effort can change that. He says that himself. But like Naruto's perspective is like, look, I don't care about what you think my destiny is. I say I want to be something. I don't care if you say that I was born poor, I was born weak. With my effort, I can reach there, and you're an asshole for shitting on niggas for trying to be something and put it into work to try to be something. That's all Naruto was trying to tell, bro. So at the end of the series, Naruto fulfills on that because he put in the effort to change his destiny, which was to kill Sasuke and perpetuate the cycle of hatred. Right. So like, it set its theme and delivered on its theme. Like I don't want to hear any more. Naruto's a hypocrite and all that shit. I don't want to hear any more of that shit, bro.
Right. And I think like going off of what Kat said, I definitely agree. I think that the fight between Neji, Rock Lee, and Gaara, and along with the fight with Neji and Naruto, is all about redefining your destiny. Like you said, like even during the whole Rock Lee flashback, at no point did Rock Lee ever say that his hard work is going to be better than someone else's like talent, because it just ignores the fact of the matter that talented people also work hard. So like,
yeah,
like what is the, so
true
makes no fucking sense, right? Because talented people also work hard. The whole thing was that Rock Lee was saying that he wants to, that in the academy people were saying that you cannot be a good ninja if you can only use one thing. And Rock Lee said like 10 times during that fucking chapter that he wants to prove that somebody who can only use taijutsu can still be a great ninja. And he literally proved that when Rock Lee, was able to put up a fight against the best of the best person in their group. And we know he's the best person in their group because he was the person with the fastest time during the Forest of Death. So we know that by that context that he is the strongest and most impressive rookie. And the fact that Rock Lee, somebody who could only use taijutsu, was matching the most impressive rookie, literally proves the fact that even with taijutsu, he believed in himself and he worked hard to prove that he can be a powerful ninja, and then he did that. So like, I'm not really sure what we mean that like the fight doesn't make sense. Like it's purely a comprehension issue.
It's I don't want to name drop anybody, but it's P of G. If you get what I mean when I say P of G, I hate that man I don't hate people, bro. But like, I hate them, bro. I hate that man for that video. If you know the video. You know the video.
Text me it.
No,
I think I know what you're talking.
No,
are you talking about that Naruto's a hypocrite or no?
Yes, that bro. I don't want to.
Generations behind, set us back generations.
Bro, he set us back.
Oh my god.
He set us back years, bro. It's.
You're also like there's two things also with that fight is that like Rock Lee, not only did he show that like his hard work can get him to places where everybody said it wouldn't, but that's literally changing his own destiny.
Yeah.
He changed the destiny that the village set out for him that he was supposed to have, which is you can't get far if you only have one type of jutsu. And then guess what? If you watched, I don't know, later on with Rock Lee and the whole thing with him being in the fucking hospital and the fact that the Leaf Village straight up said, you're never gonna fight again. And what does he do for a second time? Changes his fucking destiny.
Comes back
and
scrapping.
says, my hard work doesn't beat talent, it changes destiny. And Naruto is the prime example of that. Is that, yes, sure, he has the Nine-Tailed Fox, but again, the Nine-Tailed Fox goes against his own chakra, which makes it harder for him to do chakra control. So he shows that I can turn this fucking deterrent into actual talent and go against the destiny that was set by everybody in the fucking village. It's not that hard to understand the shit that's right in front of you. You have to try to be a fucking moron in order to like misrepresent that shit.
And even like something else that was that literally like. And that literally spoon feeding it to you. That literally at the end of like the Valley of the End fight between Naruto and Sasuke at the end of the part 1, Kakashi literally says like on the last page as long as these two continue to live, the cycle will never end. And then the
Yeah.
cycle ended.
Look,
So
they
it
said-
literally changed destiny.
Yes, bro. Even at the end of the Neji fight, bro, because like a lot of people don't. I'm not even sure if it was animated. If it was animated, my bad. If it's not, then Studio Parrot is just again being ass. But like at the end of the Naruto versus Neji fight, Neji basically recants his entire philosophy. Like after he learns the truth about his father and whatever,
Right.
he says that I don't know if you can change your destiny or if it just flows like the clouds in the sky. But even if that's the case, I'm still going to try my hardest and I'm going to put in effort, because when I put in effort and I follow my dreams, that means that anything can be possible. You know what I'm saying? He learns at the end of the if Neji, the one who came up with his bullshit philosophy, recants his philosophy and grows at the end of the fight, why can't people in real life, you know what I'm saying, non-fictional characters, like, comprehend that? You know, like, it's some Burns type shit, bro. Like, just look at him.
Yeah, I'll mic him over there and hurt you.
Please hurt me, Daddy.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, like you said, it's a comprehension issue. Like the people who would say that Itachi beats Minato.
Yo, you're actually gonna get.
Bro, I was gonna press you on that shit, Burns. Bro, I was gonna go into a Discord call. I was gonna press you on that shit, bro. What are you talking about? What do you mean Itachi?
Yo, Burns isn't even here right now, bro.
For preference, for our people, Burns posted a video that said, Burns, were you on the side? There was a Itachi versus Minato debate. Burns, were you on the side that Itachi beats Minato?
I was on the side. I was on the side of, given the conditions of what the people were saying, Itachi would win more likely, more times than Minato would.
No.
Yes.
Disagree with that.
Yes.
So I'm gonna let them beef it out while I go use the little boys' room. I'll be right back. Give me like a.
No, what is there to beef about?
No, you said.
What is there to beef about?
You said that they were relative in speed.
What's wrong?
Why?
What's wrong? You know why? You saw the video, no?
But you said some bullshit.
Prove
you
it.
Said that because Itachi. You said that because Itachi was fighting Naruto.
Yes.
That means that he's now relative with Minato. Why?
You're jumping like 7 steps, gang. You're jumping like 7 steps now.
That's what you said.
I didn't just go straight from that. Okay, Itachi has relativity to a
Explain it.
KCM1
Go,
Naruto.
explain it.
KCM1 Naruto shows superiority to a 4th Raikage in the same manner that Minato does. Minato is self-described also to have a light speed blade. So they all hover in the same tier of speed. Unless you can prove that Minato is significantly faster without Sage Mode, then they are relative in speed.
No. That's not what it's saying. Just
What?
because you both perform the same feat on somebody does not scale you to the other person. And
Does he have
I'm
a
pretty
faster
sure
feat?
I've given. Bro, I've given you the analogy. I'm telling you that you cannot make that claim because I've given you the analogy, bro. Look, if Billy is moving at 50 miles per hour
Yes.
and I move at 70 miles per hour and you move at 100 miles per hour, we both passed Billy. We both accomplished the same
Yes.
feat, but you're significantly faster than me.
But if you,
You know what I'm
can
saying?
prove that I'm the faster one,
fuck
then
Billy.
sure. But if you can't prove that one is significantly faster than the other, they're just throwing in more conclusions than
But
necessary.
you have to prove that they're equal.
Exactly.
I didn't say equal,
You're
I
saying
said
it.
relative. I didn't say equal, I said relative. Relativity
you-
is not equality.
It's a compass way of saying
Yeah,
equal.
No, it's
Bro,
not.
this is a compass way
No,
of
it's
saying
not.
equal.
No, it's not.
Look,
You know
you're
this.
saying that-
You've been in the same space.
You're-
You know this.
You're so dude, yo. You're saying that these two people. You're saying that these two people are relative. Kat is saying that one person is faster
Yes.
than the other, and you're saying, well, you're saying that I'm not saying that one person is not faster, but I'm saying they're relative. So
Let me see if I can do something. Let me see if I can do something. Kat, is Naruto relative to Kaguya at the end at end of Shippuden? When he's fighting
Relative to
Kaguya.
Kaguya in
Is he relative to Kaguya?
AP and speed, yeah.
Okay. Who's faster and stronger? Who's stronger?
Kaguya.
Oh! How do you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Shut up,
premise
bro.
trap!
No,
Premise trap! The same thing you do to One Piece fans all day! I just
Because,
did!
no. Because Naruto fought Kaguya. We saw them match while they were both bloodlusted, and we saw them match chakra output, and we also saw them exchange hands. in the fight. So like that, like they literally have to give you a.
But here is the premise. Here is the premise. He basically agreed to it too. They are not equal, but they are relative.
No, okay, wait. Burns.
But that doesn't mean.
I'm not gonna pretend like you didn't get silent just now,
That doesn't mean
Kat.
that in a fight. No. But that doesn't mean that in a fight. Just because they're relative doesn't mean that in a fight strength wouldn't be a factor. You can't just say that.
No,
oh,
it would be. It would be a factor, just not a one-sided stomp. Like not to the extent where you can say Minato speed blitzes Itachi, Itachi can speed blitz Minato, or
Burns.
any character.
Burns.
That is an
What I'm getting at, what I'm getting at is that the degree to which Minato is faster than the Raikage and the degree to which Naruto is faster than the Raikage is unquantifiable. So like we just don't make a claim. We don't know how much faster.
So why would you assert that Minato is faster?
I'm not asserting. I'm saying that you're the one making that claim. You are the one that said that they're relative. Yes, that's a claim.
Yes, that they're relative. Not equal.
Yes, it's a claim. It's a claim,
No
but
one said
claim
it wasn't
is based. Your claim is based on something that is unquantifiable.
You're saying that they're relative, and then when Kat says that, well, you cannot, these two people are not. You're saying they're relative, not equal, but then also saying that speed is not a consequential factor, even though you can't prove that. You're doing this weird cope-ass way of trying to neglect.
It's not cope. The cope is saying that you can't quantify it, so it doesn't matter. It does matter. What we're showing is what matters. Unless you can prove one is significantly faster or slower, then it doesn't. If you can't show that, then there's no debunk. Okay, so, Kat. So you think Minato wins?
Yeah, I think he wins.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, we're doing what? We talking straight up? You talk exactly what I talked about? We're talking while they're alive.
While they're alive.
While they're alive. Where the fastest speed feat we have from Minato is stated to have a light speed blade. So if we're saying while they're alive, there's that. And competing with the Raikage and Obito. So the only other thing we can offer Itachi is KCM1.
Wait. Do you think the Edo Tensei makes you weaker?
No. I'm saying, but also it doesn't make you stronger.
Yeah, it stated by Tobirama that it brought him to almost their
almost. But then there's someone like Hashirama that was. What? Wait, so what? What do you say, Andy?
No. So
is Edo not an amp? What?
No, Edo is not an amp.
Because you can't.
You get. Yeah, and you get like unlimitedly regenerating
refilling chakra
stamina, but like your stats based on what okay, so it's like people thought it meant infinite chakra because I think it says infinite in one of the translations, but that's not how it is because we see Tobirama or Minato run out of chakra. They just say they run out of chakra. The thing is that it just replenishes like super fast, and then they can regenerate. But like as it relates to stats though, they should be weaker because Tobirama says that you've brought them to almost their full capacity, which means that the Edo Minato in base is weaker than a live Minato. That
would also apply to Itachi, no?
Yeah, so that's fine. That doesn't matter.
In the feat that he performed.
That's fine.
Okay.
The thing is, Minato reaches to the battlefield faster than the other Kage, Hashirama, Tobirama, and Hiruzen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How fast do you think Hashirama is?
How fast do I think Hashirama is?
Don't go about this. Just answer the question.
Andy, that was great.
He said don't cope. It's kind of hard to say without using a cross-verse term.
No, because it's inverse, so like it shouldn't matter. So like Hashirama should be just like above or relative to Madara.
Yes.
And that Madara is relative to Obito, Rinnegan Obito.
We talk.
You know what I'm saying? Who's relative?
Talking Edo Madara alive, reanimated.
Yeah,
Edo Hashirama or just Hashirama?
Yeah. I'm saying Edo Hashirama. I'm saying Edo Hashirama is relative to Edo Madara.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Who is relative to Rinnegan Obito.
Okay.
You agree with that? They fight together. They're shown to work together.
By the logic of relativity, they are relative.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. and then that Obito, that Rinnegan Obito is relative to KCM2 Naruto, who is stronger than KCM Naruto, and faster than KCM Naruto.
Facts.
So basically, he's Obito.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah. So Minato is above all of them niggas.
Okay, so wait, so then you think Hiruzen is faster than Minato?
Why? Why did I say that? Why?
Because then Hiruzen shows superiority over Tobirama and Hashirama when it came to the Jubito fight.
Not the Jubito fight.
Oh, Rinnegan, my bad. I went straight to Jubito when I heard Rinnegan.
I said Rinnegan.
Nah, bro, you're selling.
Okay, so the point that I'm making is that Minato should just be faster than Itachi. Like, he's just be faster because, especially with the fact that he uses his body flicker in combat. That's his first, like, the way how he fights is that the first thing he does is that he body flickers towards you and hits you in your shit and you die. You know what I'm saying? He just hits you really hard. Body flicker is high speed movement in Naruto.
I can show you how my body flickers.
It's just enhanced speed.
It's enhanced speed. Yeah, it's bringing chakra, revitalizing your body with chakra. You know, like Shunpa. You know, to reach high speed.
Putting chakra into your feet and then moving.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that Minato is just faster, and when Minato runs up on him, there's multiple ways he can do it. He can seal him. He can just tap him and seal him, or he can hit him with a Rasengan to his head, or if he doesn't want to do that, he leaves a seal on him and just attacks him whenever he wants. Like, if he puts a seal on him, he just dies. Well, like, there's nothing he can do. All Minato will do is he'll just run away and then wait till, like, Itachi doesn't know what's happening, teleport on top of him, slam him.
Do you want to reiterate the Minato faster than Itachi claim for me real quick?
Okay. Minato reaches the battlefield faster than Hashirama with his body flicker. So his body flicker is superior to Hashirama's. You know what I'm saying? Hashirama is relative to Madara. We see, or above Madara, based on what we've seen, because they fought. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then that Madara fights alongside Rinnegan Obito. That's White Mask Obito. You know what I'm saying? They fight. They're fighting together. They're pretty relative. Their fireballs are the same. They make the same type of fireballs. You know what I'm saying? So, and we see that KCM2 Naruto, like, White Mask Obito, was able to keep up and fight KCM1 Naruto as well as KCM2 Naruto, as well as Guy and Kakashi. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And Itachi is at most, relative to either KCM Naruto or
you could do the same thing vice versa, where Raikage was at his max speed. He states that himself when he attacked KCM1 Naruto when Naruto was still able to dodge it. So KCM1 Naruto was faster than Raikage's max speed. Raikage, when he does not have a Noki on his back, is still able to tag an Edo Madara.
Wait. Restate your argument, right?
Raikage, when he went to Speed Blitz, when he went to punch Naruto, was moving at his max speed. And he says that himself.
Yeah.
He says full power, max speed, whatever. Naruto dodges that. And that's how we're scaling Itachi here. And whatever. Yeah. Raikage also was able to tag Edo Madara without a Noki on his back to make him lighter. With that same speed. That Itachi got the relativity to Naruto doing.
He tags Edo Madara?
He was able to tag Edo Madara, yes.
You're talking about after they came back, they used ethereal
after the Raikage and Naruto skirmish, and when they went to fight Edo Madara as the 5 Kage.
And they went to fight. Okay, so you're talking about when he punches his Susanoo?
Without a Noki on his back.
So he punches his Susanoo.
He was... Oh my lord.
Don't cope.
Where's the cope? If he showed relativity to the speed of Edo Madara and his Susanos in the fight without anybody's help, it's the same logic.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did!
All he did was punch the Susanoo.
I wish we were on Discord. I wish we were on Discord. I swear to God.
Why you got images,
Yeah.
bro? You want to
Yeah.
curse?
I got images, and I feel like Kat knows what the images are because they're from the same server that we're in.
So basically, Itachi moves to Minato because Sakura would come in and deal the final blow.
Type shit.
Because Sakura's universal and then would one tap all of them.
Oh,
Sakura
of course.
versal,
She has to be
bro. What are we
universal, couldn't she?
talking about? She's Sakura versal. Because MD loves Sakura is what I'm hearing, right?
False. False.
MD?
Nah,
MD
that's the
False.
Oh.
false.
You know what I'm saying?
MD, why-
Wait. Just before we segue into that shit, Burns,
Going there right now.
Madara wasn't even trying, bro. Like he wasn't even trying, bro. So you can't scale him. It's unquantifiable.
Oh my God, you're in
Let's move on.
infallible, I swear to God.
Let's move on.
He said unquantifiable. You know what that sounds like to me? That sounds like the fucking Kizaru wasn't trying. Fucking Cope-ass fucking Admiral Man type shit. Oh my God. Kizaru was meant
We
to
can't
learn
complain
to
about
use
TikTok
Kizaru.
logic and then you start using it. Oh my goodness.
Kizaru doesn't matter. Oh my God.
Hold
that
on,
shit
my
pisses me off so
yo, my
much.
whole display just like shut off. Hold on.
Yeah, what? Your light just went by.
Hold on a
Bro,
second.
your lights knew you were selling, and they were like, yeah, I showed
Nah,
that.
the shadows are doing wonders for your fucking.
Hold on.
bro, this sounds like.
Can you even see me at all? Actually, like unironically.
I can't
Nah, bro,
see
you're
you.
full body cocky. I'm not.
Yo, chill.
Do you know who Cat sees in his dreams, bro?
What?
Every day is Sakura type of shit.
Sakura?
Type
Bro,
shit.
bro.
We gotta talk about this right now because I can only do so many segues to fucking Sakura. Just kidding. We can segue back.
I think I figured it out.
You figured it out? You got it?
I think I got it.
ND finished reading part 1 of Naruto.
Yes,
And
sir.
KapnKat, obviously, he's a Naruto creator. KapnKat has been
Alright,
an
we're good.
avid Sakura defender for all of his life. And ND fucking hates Sakura with the burning passion, bro. So what's the tea? How are we gonna find common ground on this? ND, why do you hate Sakura? Did your opinion change after reading the manga?
Actually, my opinion did change somewhat. My dislike for Sakura was at an all-time high of a 30 out of 10 before I started the manga. Now my dislike for Sakura is somewhere in the ballpark of like a 5 out of 10. So it definitely changed a lot. But I still would say that I still would not even come close to saying that I like Sakura. At best, I would say I tolerate Sakura. And the reasoning for that is, first of all, pretty much for the entirety of the part 1, like Sakura doesn't actually do anything. Like when you read,
my God.
like when you look at the Land of Waves, what does Sakura do at the Land of Waves? Stand next to Tajima for the entire arc. Then when we take,
No.
What did she do?
Whoa,
What else did
bro.
she do?
She literally taught Naruto how to freaking chakra control.
No, she didn't. No,
did.
listen, what?
did.
No, she didn't. No,
did.
she didn't know how to do chakra control. Him and Sasuke spent the entire night running up and down the tree because they couldn't do it.
Wait, bro. I put that on my life. On my life.
That just didn't happen.
Right.
Sakura did it first, and then her and Kakashi dipped, and then Naruto went to Sakura and said, "How did you do that?" And then they did not show any speech bubbles or any text to indicate that Sakura actually gave him any information. And then when Sasuke said, "What did Sakura tell you?" Naruto just didn't answer the question, and then they proceeded to continue running up and down the tree, and then the next morning, then they were able to do it. So
But look.
from that
You
to
see,
Sakura taught him
this
chakra
is what Sakura hate does to you. It erases parts of your brain. Put $100.
I literally just read
That's
it.
it, bro.
No way. There is no way that I just forgot.
Bro,
I just read it.
Andy, put $100 on it, bro. Put $100 on that shit, bro.
I'll put 50. I'll put 50. I'll put 50.
You put 50? You put 50? You put 50? Okay, I'ma drop the image, I'ma drop the chapter in the server, and I want my $50 in my PayPal.
No, wait. Let's make sure that we're solidifying what we're talking about. You said Sakura taught Naruto chakra control.
And
Is
I
what you said.
wanted it in my
He said
PayPal.
he yes. Like he
Sakura
didn't
taught
know
Naruto. Okay.
he didn't know how to do it, and he
Yes.
was the one who gave him the information. Let me.
I can show panels on the
Are
line
you?
if
You're
need
looking
to
for.
send it to
You're
Burns.
looking for it right
Burns
now.
can send it to me. I can show panels.
Bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm getting that. I'm getting that shit, bro.
So what we're saying is that Minato gets Genjutsu diffed. That's what I'm hearing, basically. That's all I'm hearing.
What I'm saying that is Itachi wins because.
Oh, yeah,
he's
Cop,
actually his opponent.
Somebody say
I'm
Toska
saying-
Blade GG.
Ow! I just fucking stabbed myself.
You froze Oh, never mind.
Wait, am I frozen?
No, Nerdking froze perfectly like this.
Nah, I'm just him, bro.
Yeah, aura for a second.
Bro, I got the scan, bro. I want my $50. I'm gonna send it.
So
to you, bro.
drop the chapter. Drop the chapter. What's the chapter?
What's the chapter? The chapter is chapter 19.
Chapter 19.
Put it in. I'll look through.
Hold on, bitch. I'll figure it out.
Yo, put the scan up on the screen. Yo,
I'll put the scan up on the screen.
Yo, that was
Naruto
sick.
chapter 19. Hold on, I'll get it. Naruto chapter 19. Read manga. Let's go, bro.
I wanna try to find mine.
I don't care about no fucking early sketch, bro. Get the shit out my face. Somebody send it to me. Somebody send it to me. Somebody send it to me.
I don't have you added on Discord.
Yo, you wanna
Bro, send it to
you wanna
Wait, I'm gonna send it to Burns, and Burns will send it to you.
bet.
Here it's supposed to. I sent it to Burns.
Alright, bet. I'm about to send it to you. I also have something I want that's put up as well.
Wait. Okay, you cooked, but I will give you the 50. I'll give you the 50.
Let me send it to Nick.
You cooked, I'll give you the 50.
No, wait,
I'll give you the 50. But no, you cooked. I'll give you the 50. But you're neglecting the context of the fact that the reason why Naruto was struggling was because he had too much chakra. That's why he couldn't do it. It wasn't because of.
Where is your account?
There
it is.
Yeah, no. Am I lying? No,
Alright, put it up.
It wasn't because
Did you send it to me
focus
on
chakra
Discord?
on your feet and calm down. It was primarily because of the amount of chakra that Naruto had, which is also part of the reason why he couldn't do the clone jutsu in the first place. Naruto's inability to be able to do things like this was primarily due to the fact of him having too much chakra to control. Sakura had the most chakra control because she had the least amount of chakra.
I would also like to submit a scan afterwards as well. I would also like.
Okay, go for it.
Wait, I'm looking at it!
This is fun.
No, but am I wrong?
Wait, I got it.
Someone tell me if I'm wrong or not.
I got it.
Reiterate your claim. Reiterate your claim.
My claim is
Type shit.
that the reason why Naruto and Sasuke were struggling as opposed to Sakura is not necessarily because they didn't know to concentrate their chakra. The reason was because they had way too much chakra as compared to Sakura. Sakura had the least amount of chakra, so she had the most amount of chakra control.
By the end, wait. You want to put? Wait, let me see something.
She basically just said, calm down and focus. Yeah, no shit, I need to calm down and focus.
I need to focus.
Okay, wait. You said that the reason why Sakura could do it is because she had a little bit of chakra. Can you show me where
the
that?
reason why Sakura had more chakra, the most chakra control compared to Naruto and Sasuke, is because Naruto and Sasuke had way more chakra than Sakura does.
Okay, can you show us? Can you show me?
Can I show you the panel where it says that?
Yeah.
I can't because I don't have the chapters memorized.
You don't.
Says, I don't, motherfucker.
Because I have the chapter. I have the chapter open. You know what I'm saying?
Bro said, I got it. Do you got it? I don't know what you said, bro. Do you got it? I got it. You got it? I got it. I don't know if you got it, but I got it.
And
But I got it.
in that chapter, doesn't count.
Let's just all reread the entirety of Naruto together right now, starting
I'm
from
done, I'll fucking do it.
But yeah. On a serious note, though, that's a misconception. That's not stated though.
That's not. You're telling me that Naruto having too much chakra, that's the reason why he can't control chakra, is not stated in the manga.
Nope.
I just made that up.
Yep.
Okay, so if I find a panel that disproves this, I'm not giving you 50.
I never agreed to that.
Okay, so you know I'm right.
No, because I won't.
I want to see no.
Nah, but it's all good. Drop the cash app.
Oh, I don't have a cash app. I got PayPal.
Oh, I got
Okay,
another.
drop the PayPal.
Is he gonna send it on right now?
But
I'm gonna tell you right now.
my PayPal is KapnKat.
Screen share the PayPal transaction.
It's like it's all common KapnKat. Yeah, it just. But like, what could you?
Daniel.
Yeah, bro.
Wait,
Yeah, that's my name, bro.
I got sent this by Burns. Hold on.
I got a very European name. I got 2 European names just stacked on.
Thought you were American. Okay.
American? You think I'm
I got
American?
sent
No,
this
you're
by
not.
Burns. Hold on.
Alright, there you go.
Oh, that let me see.
What do you mean let you see?
me
It's
see.
pretty blatant what's happening. I know what I'm looking
You know what I'm
at.
saying?
I'm looking at
Saying
Itachi
now.
He
being
punched one of the Madara clones.
the
Congratulations.
clones. That's him. That's the him. That's the him. That is the him. That is the Madara Uchiha. The
While getting
ghost
help,
of the.
while getting help,
Where's
while
the
getting
other?
help.
What? By what? By me? By me?
Show-
Shitty piss
show the rest-
jutsu.
Show the rest of the stuff. Show the rest of the fight, bro. Don't just
By
show that one
May's
battle.
shitty piss jutsu. Where? Go up. Where's
Yes.
his eye looking? Where's his eye looking? Go up.
Hold on 1 second. Give me a second.
One. He only.
Do you not see the lava that's distracting him, bro?
Dude, he's looking right at the right Kage's hockey-enhanced fist about to go through his face.
Because he has a Sharingan. He doesn't need to look directly
That's a
at it.
Rinnegan. That's a Yo, I just.
Bro, you lost the debate, bro.
That is
wait, wait,
curse
wait,
says you. I don't have to pay money.
Wait, what chapter is it? What chapter is that?
Don't ask me for that.
I said, nah, bro, you can't be doing this shit.
No,
Give
I'm-
me the chapter.
No, agenda.
You piece of shit. this nigga's gonna just show this random ass. What the hell?
Oh my god.
Yo, bro. Fake scan. This is fake.
That's because actually Luffy can just grab the Rasengan and then.
Luffy can grab my. Nah,
But wubba.
Bro, Luffy can grab my left nutsack and juggle it, bro.
Bro, it's gonna get turned into rubber, bro. No! No, bro!
No, my goat, no.
But bro, observation hockey, bro. What are they gonna do to observation hockey, bro? He can literally see the future.
Oh my god,
No,
you're right.
bro.
Oh my god, no, keep cooking.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Don't you know that? Don't you know that what's Aokiji is super fast and he can freeze his opponent?
Oh my god.
Nah, bro. Luffy speed blitz in one shots, bro.
Oh, 100%.
I'll just know.
100%.
Wait,
No, because did you not see the Plotty video? Luffy is clearly 10,000 times light
Yeah, and
speed.
because
so,
he's light speed, right? No, but because he was already light speed pre-time skip, and we know he got faster, that means he's 100 times faster than light. That's exactly what. So he's in a whole new
exactly
tier.
because exactly we have the One Piece planet, but because we know the One Piece planet is bigger than Earth, that means it's the size of the galaxy.
Type shit, bro.
You see, we
Bro,
know
nah, bro.
we know it's bigger than our planet, and it has 10 to 20 million islands. So it must be
No,
the
it
size
does
of our
not,
sun.
bro.
So it must be the size
Bro,
of our
you're
sun.
lying, bro.
It actually is 30 million islands.
Nah, bro. It's like 5 gajillion billion. Like it's like almost infinite. It's an infinite amount of like
Obviously,
islands.
everybody knows if I have a cup of water and I put one ice cube, and I have another one where I put 10 ice cubes, obviously the one with 10 ice cubes is the size of the galaxy.
It's the size of the galaxy. It's crazy.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Astrolabes don't exist, bro. It's actually like 6 moons. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously not an
No,
astro.
because they had the one clip, they had the one thing of the astrology,
Yes.
whatever, in Ohara, with the
Yeah.
moons, with like the 9 moons
Yes.
on Earth, so that means that
It's
Earth
like
is the
it's
size
like
of the sun.
Oda goes out of his way to draw a singular moon with with so much precision that he changes like the how much of the moon is showing like over the course of time, like that's how much of a goat he is, and you're telling me that there are
Bro,
6
it's obviously
other
just 9
moons.
different moons.
Like,
But
it's just
wait,
9
actually,
different
wait,
moons.
hold
Anytime
on.
he draws a moon differently, that's a different moon. Obviously, bro.
Nerd King, as like the quote unquote like One Piece guy, what do you think of that diagram, by the way? What was your opinion on that?
What diagram? The one on
Of the
Ohara?
of the multiple moons, do you think that's a geocentric model
rage
of
bait,
Earth,
bro.
or do you
Be-
think
be
that's
serious, no
multiple?
rage bait.
Like, what is your
Like,
interpretation? What is your
actually-
interpretation? I think it would be the geocentric model of the solar system, where it's just everything revolving around the Earth.
Everything revolves.
Like
around
everything
Earth,
in the
making
solar
the
system
Earth is
revolves
bigger
around
than,
the
like,
Earth.
everything
That's
else.
what I think.
It could be Brody. I think his name's Brody, right? Brody Loman gave a really like crazy theory a couple of years ago that it was not a couple of years ago, like last year, that One Piece was telling the story about switching from a geocentric model to a heliocentric model, how the whole world revolved around like the Earth and kind of Emu and the Devils like represent the Earth, but then it's gonna end with it revolving around the sun.
Ooh, wait, I did see something like that. Yeah. Hold on, that cooks.
With, like, the elder stars being the planets Saturn, Mercury, Mars, Venus, like all that stuff. And
cooking.
so maybe that's just the
Revolving around the Earth
representation of
God,
being
and it goes from revolving around the
heliocentric
Earth God to
thing.
the Sun God.
I also don't know why people use that in like a scaling context though, because just because a world has a billion moons doesn't necessarily mean that it would be bigger or smaller than anything else. Like I just don't. That just
Right,
doesn't
the
really
moons
make
are
any
smaller,
sense to me.
right? Moons are
Yeah,
smaller, have
moons
more
could be
moons, and
it can have a bunch of small moons. We've also
Yeah.
like very specifically in a cover story covered like NL going to the moon and visiting the moon people, and he just calls it like the moon. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they don't mention anything in those cover stories of there being more moons. So it could. There's a lot of things. I just don't think you can use it in a scaling context to be like the Earth is bigger because it has a bunch of moons. But what are you talking about? Then you prove the size of the moons. Like there's just so much wrong with it. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. But anyway, no, but listen, One Piece solos, because you guys are talking about, like the fact that
One
a
Piece
bunch
solos.
of Naruto characters have kunai, and what are kunai, guys? I mean, come on, kunai are sharp objects.
Oh my God, don't,
so
please.
if it's a sharp
Oh.
object,
No!
then fucking solo.
No.
No, bro.
Like,
Oh my
like,
God. And
Mihawk
bro, this shit is
scale.
killing me because I'm a Shanks fan, bro. I am the biggest Shanks fan, bro. Romantically,
Involved
like
with-
every way, bro. I'm the
Romantically
Shanks, like,
involved with Shanks, like,
bro.
I
I'm
believe it.
look. Bro,
bro, all we need is a soundboard too, and like it's over.
bro. Fun fact, bro. You know how I have the straw hat on my shit, bro? I did not get that because of Luffy, bro. I got that shit because of Shanks, because Shanks is the goat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a. I mean, I mess with the straw hats. Yeah, they're goated. But like the red hair pirates, bro.
I got a soundboard. I can just update. I gotta upload regular shit. Like,
You gotta get the boom sound or the horn.
You gotta get the
No, bro. No. No.
That shit does not cook.
Yo, that
bro.
was
You
ass.
gotta get the Shazam. You gotta get that one, bro.
Shazam! Hold on, wait. Let's see if I can do it like really quickly. Hold on, like,
Or the 6'7".
Oh no! Please do not get the 6'7".
Bro, you gotta add like the Shanks Conquers Hockey one too.
Oh my god.
We're cooked.
Oh my.
Wait! Hold on. Please. If I have access to this, it's over for everybody. Holy fucking shit.
If I get some diabolical soundbite.
What? I actually would make the most diabolical soundboard of all fucking time. Oh my fucking
Bro,
god.
I'll just have it like full of like farts and queefs and like jiggles and claps and shit.
Farts and queefs.
You know,
Farts and queefs.
Okay. And the likes of the such.
Right.
I'm not gonna
Yo.
defeat you.
Please. Yes!
6'7".
Yes!
Bro. It's like
6'7".
That shit was not tough, bro. I
no,
saw
bro,
that
you
shit.
gotta. Wait.
6'7".
Let's clip farm. Wait. We gotta clip farm. You gotta clip farm, and then we hit the soundboard. So you gotta. She's like, okay, so I gotta ask somebody a question like like what comes between 5 and 8 or something like that. Like somebody just said it, and then you just hit the soundboard.
Now that's crazy. No. But what you're talking about is crazy because, like, I'm the #1 One Piece Glazer, so I got all the Naruto fans fighting after me. You know what I'm saying? You know how Spider-Man got his own Sinister Six? I got my motherfucking own Sinister
6-7.
That shit was so ass.
That shit did not come.
He said that shit was so ass. He said, head back to the lab.
Bro.
The Sinister Six?
Never seen that Sinister Six.
7.
Yo.
No, wait. Now you should not have told me about the soundboard because now I'm just gonna do this the whole fucking time, bro. What are we talking about? Oh, I'm getting more fucking soundboard shit on here.
It was like.
Bro, how long we going, bro? We're like well.
We are
over the
15
Were
over.
we gonna do like an hour and a half?
Bro, that was burned after we fried him in the debate, bro.
I literally
When I
ended
catch
the
you-
entire career with one scam. I don't want to hear it.
Bro.
I don't want to hear it.
Bro, Nerdking. When I catch you, bro, your booty hole is gonna be on fire, bro. Don't stop
Yo.
doing this. Yeah, you. I can hear this shit through my headphones.
That was so loud.
6-7.
6-7.
Yeah, what is Triple Nexus even about,
Yo,
bro?
no one.
Remember when Triple Nexus used to be about politics?
Guys.
Remember Triple Nexus used to be out that TikTok ban?
What number One Piece chapter is gonna be after One Piece chapter 1166, bro? It's gonna be 1166.
6-7.
Yo, take away his technology, please. Don't let bro
Yo.
do anything internet
Bro,
related.
Doctor, he escaped.
6-7.
Shazam.
Let me contain my armory.
6-7. Now I'm gonna just keep on doing these. Hold on, we'll end in like 10 minutes, bro. I'm just on
It's in like 10 minutes.
on gold shit right now in like 10 minutes. Anyway, y'all see the Ironheart shit that was happening, bro?
Yo.
What the fuck? About the whole famous ass line, but wait, hold on.
First time with the billionaire.
That shit was ass.
That was good. That was good.
It's gonna be the most goated fucking soundboard
that was good.
all fucking time.
Yo, someone's gonna drop some crazy fucking theory and Nerdking just hit the. This shit was
Guys, God goes Chitty, bro.
That shit was ass.
What?
This is Usopp's arc for real.
It's Ginny.
Yo, Usopp's going off in Hellbath, bro.
That shit was ass.
Sanji's getting conquerors.
That shit was ass.
Wait, hold on. I gotta get one more. And then we'll talk about the Ironheart stuff for 10 minutes, I promise. Wait, hold on.
Oh my god.
Speaking of which, I think the new set of episodes is like out like right now.
How many? Whatchamacallit? Didn't the first episode drop like the 25th, 24th?
Yeah, it was like the first 3 episodes.
Okay. They're dropping in clusters? How does that work?
Yeah, it's dropping like 3 episode clusters.
I was gonna preface, I have not seen Ironheart. I've only seen the clip that everybody keeps posting about her talking about Tony Stark.
And he's already hating, bro. Fucking guy, bro.
And then I went to the IMDb page so I can take a look. I was like, oh, there's more than one episode. I looked in, hate. That is not his hate. Yeah. I precogged that shit. I'm not doing it.
6-7.
Alright, anyway, let's talk about Ironheart for the last 10 minutes. Alright,
Yeah,
I'm done playing with the soundboard, bro. I'm gonna have too much fun after
Take that,
It's
man.
fucking crazy. Someone said y'all are pushing 30, bro. Like, who do you think you are, bro?
That shit was ass.
All right. Anyway, so there's an Ironheart controversy on fucking TikTok, as there always is whenever there's a fucking like female fucking lead in a show. Like y'all gotta shut the fuck up. Ironheart basically said some shit along the lines of Tony Stark. What was the? Does anybody?
Would Tony Stark still be Iron Man if he wasn't a billionaire?
Oh yeah, she said he wouldn't be Iron Man if he was a billionaire.
No, she asked the question. She didn't even say.
Or she asked. Oh, she asked the question. Oh, God forbid somebody ask a fucking question. I haven't seen Ironheart, but of course everybody's flipping the fuck out about it on fucking TikTok because everybody flips the fuck out about everything on TikTok because they don't understand anything and are media illiterate. I'm gonna say this right fucking now, okay? Holy shit, y'all need to learn the media you talk about before spitting about it on fucking TikTok. I'm so tired. Tony Stark built that in a cave with a bunch of scraps is the clip I'm hearing of everybody being like, no, but he'd still be Iron Man if he didn't have his money because he's a genius. What were the scraps?
Where'd those scraps come
from?
from?
Did y'all think he built the Iron Man suit with rocks? Y'all thought he built it with paper? What do you think the scraps were? The fucking weapons that his company sold because he was a billionaire. It's still his own tech, you dumb fucks. I'm so sick and tired of that shit. That's what they mean by scraps. It was his own weapons supplied that built the Iron Man, the first Iron Man suit. Y'all have no idea what the fuck you're saying. Captain America said the same shit. What are you? You don't have a power. What are you? And Tony Stark turned around and said, genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist, bro. All about his money, besides the fact that he's a genius. More about the fact that he has money. Duh. Why the fuck? Y'all also have to see that she's seeing it from our perspective. She did not see fucking everything Tony Stark has been through, like, at all. She's just looking at it from us. What would he be if he had fucking didn't have money? The answer is, in the MCU universe, nothing, bro. He would not have been able to build the Iron Man suit because he was able to actually use his own money for that shit. He turned his whole life around and was selling weapons to people, and then used his money for the good of humanity after that, after what he did. Y'all just try to blow everything out of fucking proportion and shows that you don't have any idea what you're fucking talking about. Oh my god, bro.
Okay.
Alright.
Wait, so, and do you watch the episodes of Ironheart?
Yeah, I watched the first 3 episodes. Yeah.
So she doesn't know, like, about about Tony Stark? Like, what is she?
So basically, what happens, like, the long and short of it is that, like, she was like she had like a grant to work for like at MIT. But she comes from like a low income, like she comes from like the hood of Chicago, so like she was trying to like work with like this grant to like build like her Iron Man suit and stuff, but because of that she was like neglecting class and stuff. So because of that, like they basically like, kicked her out because like she wasn't going to class, she wasn't doing all the things that she needed to do, so she got kicked out of college. So now she has to like now she wants to figure out how to like raise enough money to be able to like build the Iron Man suit that she had like in her the vision of building. But she like doesn't have anything. She's not Tony Stark. She doesn't have any money. So then like the whole point of the show is that this guy who has like this like crime syndicate basically wants to hire her because she's a genius to work for them, and they're like, we'll give you the money to build your suit. So it's this whole thing where she's like conflicted about it, where she's in this weird dilemma where she like is working with them, but she also knows that she shouldn't be working with them, kind of thing. So I think the whole point of the show is that over the course of the thing, she's going to learn what it truly means to be a hero, and that you shouldn't compromise your morals and like and things of that nature. But then it was like the whole point was that like they were talking about like she was saying, I think it was like I can't remember the exact like details of it, but the whole thing of it was after she got kicked out, she wanted to continue building her Iron Man suit, but she needed the money. And then somebody mentioned Tony Stark, and then she said, yeah, well, would Tony Stark be Iron Man if he wasn't a billionaire? Basically saying that, like, yeah, well, I live in the fucking hood, and I'm trying to build this suit, so, like, how the fuck am I going to build the suit if I have no money? Like, that was, like, the whole context of it.
Okay, so whatchamacallit, because I literally saw this in one of the IMDb reviews, and of course, I have not seen Ironheart. No offense to insane Marvel heads, I'm not a fan of, like, Marvel shows, per se. Didn't like She-Hulk, for example, as one of them, but they were bringing up as if they didn't know about Iron Man or Tony Stark. Somebody referred to Tony Stark as like, oh, that Tony guy, and that was like the primary complaint. Like the reviewer was like, everybody should know who Tony Stark is in Iron Man and his sacrifice and what he's done by now. Do you know do you know what that person is referring to at all? Like,
yeah, so my assumption is that they're referring to like Tony's like legacy, like through like the first like few Iron Man movies, and then along with that the whole shit from Infinity War and Endgame. But like you have to remember, like the people, like the average regular civilian is not a fucking Avenger. They have no fucking clue like what actually happened. All they know is one day half the population just deleted out of existence, and then they came back. That's all they know, you know. So it's like she wasn't there seeing like how Tony invented time travel and like went back in time to like stop Thanos and like fix the timelines and like died like, you know, and all that shit. Like she wasn't there when all that happened, right? So it's like people are thinking that like people are expecting her to have this weird like omniscient third person perspective of like the whole series, and it's just like, again, it's purely a comprehension issue. And I think it's like one of those things where it's like people already wanted to hate, and then when the show came out and it was good, then like there was nothing to hate about, so they're just like grasping at straws.
Okay, so if someone, let's just say like myself, if someone had not seen Ironheart, but they have seen that clip that's going around, right, about what she said about Tony Stark, what would you say, completely barring that clip, completely barring what she said about Tony Stark, what would you say is like the pros of what they've shown in the show so far? Like, what have they done what have they executed correctly, bar that scene? Like, even for someone to complain about it, if someone were to complain about that to you and they weren't budging, let's just say, what would you be like, okay, but besides that, the show does this really well? If you could put it on something.
Yeah, so like I said, I think like the show, for example, does a really good job showcasing like Riri as a character, why she wants to like build the Iron Man suit. It does a good job showing her flaws as a character, and I think like a really good show needs to have very palpable flaws, and that's like her willingness to like work with this like crime syndicate to make money, and I think like that showing very visible flaws is a really good because it helps us know what the kind of character arc we're going to have throughout the course of the series is. On top of that, it also shows how she deals with grief and trauma, because her dad and her I'm not 100% sure if it was her cousin or just like a friend, but like her closest friend / cousin and like her dad both got like murdered when she was a child, and she was like she was there when it happened. So it was like a huge that was like a huge motivator / I guess like struggle for her to get over, and that's something that she struggles with consistently throughout the show. Along with that, when she like builds her first like makeshift Iron Man suit, the person I guess like the Jarvis of the suit is like has like the appearance and like the cognition of her like deceased friend, because she used her own like mind to create that AI for it. So a lot of that shows her like struggling with that like trauma and like battling with the AI, because it's the AI is not a real person, but it resembles somebody who she used to care about, who she cared about a lot for. So it like helps her like overcome with that grief. And along with that, the show does a really good job setting up like tension, especially in that like third episode. Like it's like very, very tense. Like it shows like it does a very good job showing the stakes. Because there comes a point, without spoiling too much, where Riri has to go against the people who she's working for, but those people have like magical, like really powerful like magical abilities. Okay. So she's like putting her life on the line. And then like so there's a lot of like tension in that regard, where she's like kind of like doing this weird like double agent kind of thing. All right. So it's like overall it is an enjoyable show. It's not like Breaking Bad or anything like that. It's like I'm giving it like a 6.5 out of 10, but that last episode was definitely like a strong 8. So I think it's a decent show. But the thing is, a lot of people, because they're racist, because they're misogynistic, because like whatever the case may be, like they want to hate, but there's nothing to hate because the show is not bad, you know.
Okay.
What's the crime syndicate? Do you know?
So the guy, it's a lesser known villain in Marvel. The guy's it's called I think it's called the Cape. It's basically like he has a magical cape similar to like Doctor Strange. And basically what they do is that they basically like blackmail like rich people. So it's not like they're out here like murdering civilians. Yeah. Like they basically like one of the thing was like there was like a botanist that like grows like really expensive like mushrooms and stuff, and they basically like set up like a thing to like burn down like his facility, and they're basically like, you have to give us this amount of money or we're burning down your facility kind of thing. So like the crime syndicate, they basically like blackmail like rich people, but they wanted to use like Riri's like intellect to help them do it. So her like struggle with that was, is she willing to do this thing that she knows is wrong to make the money to build the Iron Man suit or not? Because she doesn't have the money and she's not rich and she got kicked out of college. So
Oh, look, lo and behold, fucking our hero, who's actually somebody who's poor, working class person, is fucking fighting against billionaires. And of course, what does TikTok side with? The fucking billionaire. What fucking, oh my god. Like,
I was
Bro,
waiting for it.
like,
Bro, we'll never be unshackled from those chains, man. Just straight bootlicking, man.
like actually bootlicking. People, like, any chance to bootlick, it's like, oh, here's my billionaire. You can't talk shit about my favorite billionaire. Like,
Don't talk bad about the
It's because-
multi-billion-dollar corporation.
Bro, it's because everyone thinks that they're one lucky shot away from being a billionaire, bro. Like they wanna.
Bro, trust me, it's gonna be me one day.
It's gonna be like I'm gonna be the next Elon Musk, bro. Like you're not, buddy. Like you're not, buddy. You know what I'm saying? You work at Walmart. You work at Walmart, you go home, you play video games, you go to sleep, you rinse and repeat. You're not becoming Elon Musk, bro. Like,
you dragging him.
That was good.
that's crazy.
That shit was ass.
You should not have given me access to a soundboard because now I got shit like this, bro.
can we get much higher?
Yeah, boy.
What are
Bro,
Yo,
give me
nah,
access
and
to
you
soundboard.
was right.
You
What
said that
is
shit. That's
Triple
not my
Nexus
fault.
even about? What are we doing?
What is
Yo,
Triple
yo,
Nexus?
yo, Burns or ND, yo, go touch Nerdking right now. Like you gotta keep.
Say less. Alright, guys. This is Triple Nexus. And fuck. We'll catch y'all in the next one.
is out.
Oh, that hurt. Oh, fuck, that hurt so bad in my soul.
Y'all got it outro.
We do now, apparently.
Alright, guys. That's the Triple Nexus.
All right, that's fucking an hour and a half, bro. We extended
Bro,
that.
we're not talking about shit, bro. We're not talking about shit.
For the last half hour, just me playing with the soundboard. Now, every Triple Nexus
Yeah,
episode is gonna
soundboard,
be like this, bro.
yelling, and soundboard. soundboard.
Screaming,
Um,
and more soundboard. Oh, this is gonna be my favorite.
I got $50 from ND. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to me.
I mean, you could.
Man, shout out to he gave me money.
I got a fat bag. I got a fat bag from TikTok this month, so I can't even. Like, I'm not even impressed about it.
Bro, I'm so jealous.
It's like,
Time chat.
all right,
Bro,
yo.
and once they drop the specialized rewards too, it's
Bro,
over.
the special.
If we're not showing fucking like bands on bands on
Wait
bands
for
tomorrow,
the Triple
chat,
Nexus
I'm
hype
quitting.
house. We'll all be in
Bro,
Miami, just in the same
Bro,
mansion.
this shit
Please,
pisses me
yo,
off,
can we
bro.
make this-
Because like, bro,
Bro,
we
don't
don't
you
have
average,
that.
don't you average like 100K? Like a
No,
video?
no. We don't have the creator rewards program in Jamaica.
Oh,
We don't have it here. So I'm making this shit for free. I'm doing this shit for
Cause
the
I was
love of the game.
Because I was like, damn, you should be making bread too. Because like you average like really high.
Bro,
You need the method. You need the method,
me, bro.
and you can do it.
Bro, that's why I'm working on YouTube, bro.
You could
Like-
low key try a VPN.
You could do
Maybe.
both, bro.
No,
bro.
nah,
Call
bro.
It up,
It
open an American
has
bank
something to
account.
do with your like. It has something to do with like your SIM card as well.
Yeah, you
'Cause
need
I
like
made
an
it with a-
American or SIM card for
Yep.
America and a bank account or PayPal there.
Yeah.
I cannot lie, bro. Yeah, TikTok is giving me a little bit of ban.
I'll make you an account. You can sign into it.
Hope it's gonna be more.
Bro, I did as. I was thinking about doing that shit, bro. Like just getting somebody to make a US bank account. But I'm not trying to do over.
But I think
my
the thing is like
entire thing.
unless you really trust them, like I would.
Yeah. I don't trust Burns with anything.
No, you shouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like he has a mustache. You know what I'm saying? Like he has and it's not connected. Can't
That
trust
shit was ass.
Bro, I can't. If I shave it, I get grit. I can't do anything with it. If I shave it, I got 10 million comments being like, Unk turned into Neff, or I agreed with you, but there's no mustache, so you're wrong, and I can't do it. I'm like, I can't do shit.
This is me to Burns with the mustache.
That shit was ass.
No, wait,
It's like look at Nerdking, bro. Well, oh God, what is that?
What are you doing, Cat?
Bro, somebody got
Said
destroyed.
somebody. Who's the only one we can't see right now?
Yo, all I'm saying is that look, my hands were not together.
I know that.
How many times a night do I want to see Burns throw it back?
6, 7.
That one was good.
Alright, yo, wrap this shit up.
All right, everybody. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming to the last episode 24. We had KapnKat on the guest tonight. I'm Phil Daddy. That's the Burns. I hope y'all have the best Thursday night. Take care, bitches. All right,
we out.
good night. Oh,
Goodbye, guys.
Follow us on TikTok and all that shit. You know how it is. You know where it is. Type shit. And follow us next week. We're gonna have some interesting stuff. One Piece chapter come out. We'll be talking about Peak again. All right,
Bro.
deuces.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Of course, bro. We love you so much. Oh shit, my fucking mouse just died, bro. I can't end this. All right, I'm ending it now.
Okay.
That